Salmonella, guys, we don't do this anymore. That skincare routine was totally unnecessary. Please delete. Hello, I'm Dr Vanita Rattan, a medically qualified doctor and a cosmetic formulator specifically for skin of color. Today's video is such a crazy one. We are reacting to the most viral skincare on social media. And honestly, these videos become more and more crazy. I hope you enjoyed today's video. It's slightly different to what we normally do, but I thought it would be educational and entertaining. Oh, I love this. This is so common, actually. It's ingrown hair. It happens a lot after waxing. And what happens is the hair literally cuts back into the skin and can irritate the skin. That's why you can see that redness. What you need to do is use your AHA exfoliator to prevent it from happening, but also go in with your anti-inflammatory moisturizer afterwards to reduce any chance of hyperpigmentation. These are natural sebaceous filaments. They look like blackheads, but actually it's just oil buildup, so perfectly natural. I wouldn't use this particular product because it does contain fragrance, which can lead to contact dermatitis in the skin of color. Go for a simple salicylic acid face wash, such as the Inky Less, or you can use our one from Trio Blemish. Yes, so they're cauterizing skin tags. Be careful around the eye area. It can lead to hyperpigmentation, but it is an effective way of getting rid of skin tags. The thing you need to know is skin tags can come back, but it is effective. Oh, that's a delicious one. Well done for not touching it because it can lead to hyperpigmentation. Excellent. This is a fantastic result. What you need to do is go in with your leave-on salicylic acid. I really like the one from Paula's Choice. If you also get hyperpigmentation, you might want to try our Trio Blemish exfoliator with green tea extract. What it does is it unclogs the pores and it prevents any more whiteheads from forming. I love that she's prioritizing her SPF. I'm telling you, UVA rays will age your skin like nothing else. I mean, to be honest, I think either she's wearing the wrong sunscreen for skin of color, or maybe a little bit too much. You want 2 fingers of mineral sunscreen is my favorite. It can leave a white cast, so we actually created the world's first mineral sunscreen that has no white cast for skin of color. It's anti-inflammatory and it's anti-aging. Okay, let's see how she treats her large pores and blackheads. Okay, she's going with the oil cleanser. It can help to unclog the surface oil. That's what you can see here. And then she's going in with her foaming cleanser, but she's being a little bit too harsh. Can you see all that redness? That should not happen. It should always feel calm and smooth and hydrated. She's gone with the moisturizer. Now, it looks like the pores have minimized, but actually it's more hydration and light is now reflecting evenly off the skin. Pores don't physically change.
Shut up, it is not.
Yes. Okay, so she's going in with coffee granules under the eyes. I'm happy for you to use caffeine formulated in a product. It's actually very effective for vasoconstriction, so it helps with the dark circles. But additional ingredients that you want to use would be your vitamin C, alpha-arbutin, tranexamic acid, niacinamide, peptides, stem cells. And in fact, these ingredients didn't exist together in one product with caffeine, and so I made it for you. This is a triple action eye cream for fine lines, dark circles and puffiness. You're gonna love it. Oh, I love this. When you have your salon blow dry and you just want to maintain it, there's no frizz, it looks like silk, it's beautiful. So let's see how she does it. Okay, yeah, so you want to brush from the bottom up. This particular serum, be careful, it contains a fragrance. Don't put it on the scalp. It can irritate the scalp, and if you have an irritated scalp, you can't grow healthy hair. This serum I quite like, but again contains fragrance, so make sure it's just on the hair strands itself, not the scalp. I actually created a hair oil for you with no fragrance for this reason. I really like this serum. Again, what it does is helps to smooth the cuticles down so you have less flyaways. Well done. Yes, you want to put it in a very loose hairstyle to prevent any sort of traction at nighttime. Again with the fragrance, not on the scalp. I do like bananas. What are you doing? Okay, let's not do. You have good skin. I'm gonna give you that. But listen, yes, it contains the antioxidant lutein, but it's not going to penetrate the skin enough to have any effect. It's better for you to exfoliate with your 5% lactic acid plus 5% mandelic acid. This is going to irritate sensitive skin. Don't do it.
So I've been taking sea moss for the past 2 weeks now, and I'm just going to give you a little rundown on what my thoughts are. First thing, when you first taste it, you're going to hate it. It tastes like a gag, it tastes like vomit, but you get used to it, and the flavor kind of grows on you actually. Have I felt an increase in energy? Minorly, yes. Have I broken out since taking this? No, I actually haven't got a pimple since. And funnily enough, everyone around me has been getting sick with the seasonal flu, and I haven't got it yet. Is that due to the sea moss? I don't know. I'm not a scientist, but as a paying customer, I would like to think that my money is going towards some sort of health benefit. And this could all be placebo. I don't know.
Okay, you're gorgeous, but this is a big problem. Olive oil is comedogenic and sugar is highly abrasive. It can lead to micro tears and irritate the skin. Do not do this. As beautiful as it looks on Instagram, this is very bad for the skin.
My skincare.
I have seen this all over social media. It's such a disaster. Kids love it. Do not buy it. Full of fragrance, teenage alcohol, damages the skin. This whole brand, please avoid. You don't need to spend this kind of money. Honestly, Botox is no rival to this. Botox is better. Red light therapy is not great for skin of color. If you have hyperpigmentation, I would avoid it.
For wrinkle prevention, acne scars, I highly recommend it. This cream is
This is one of the worst retinols on the market. Very low percentage retinol, ineffective and very expensive unnecessarily. I actually really like this device and I'm going to make a whole video on it for you.
You know when people say this beauty product's going to change your life, this one actually will. I'm 34 and I don't want Botox, but I don't want wrinkles either. Go to the medical aisle. I'm in Superdrug, but it literally could be anywhere. And you want to look for these silicone scar sheets. Apply these before bed and they smooth out wrinkles, they boost collagen, they heal the skin, and they keep hydration in overnight, which basically makes your skin look juicy and youthful. Under a tenner, they're reusable and they're stopping me from booking into the Botox.
What is she doing? Oh, this is genius. Okay, so I'm so glad she's trapping the oatmeal actually in a muslin. So it's not going to actually touch and be abrasive to the skin. But actually oatmeal is fantastic. It's anti-inflammatory. It's great for eczema. It's great for dry, sensitive skin. I highly recommend it. This is so clever. Finally, we have something good that is a good hack on socials. Okay, look, this is a lot of food unnecessarily. And yes, you're going to cool the skin. A little bit of puffiness will be reduced, but you're certainly not sculpting the skin with this. This is more for the gram, if I'm being perfectly honest. You can do actually the same thing with aloe vera gel that's been put in the fridge.
It's a natural skincare routine that literally had light reflecting off of my skin. I started off with Manuka honey and then I very carefully opened this ground coffee. I added that to the Manuka honey, but just a little bit because this isn't meant to be harsh. So mix that all together and we're going to put this on like a face mask and let it sit. We know Manuka honey is antibacterial, antifungal, and so soothing for the skin. While ground coffee can actually make our skin feel firmer when it gets to the exfoliating part, which is the gently, very gently rinsing it off with warm water. Like, look at the instant glow after. To make our skin even firmer, grab your rice paper, cut it into face mask strips. You can soak this in literally hot water, rice water, or egg whites. Whatever you prefer. I did hot water this time because the rice paper itself still makes such a difference when it comes to the exfoliating and making your skin look smoother and tighter. It always feels like a pore strip for your whole face. Now I'm taking some organic castor oil, pouring that onto my hand and adding a drop of lavender oil. I'm spreading an extremely thin layer of castor oil because I don't want this to feel clogging. And that's the natural routine that makes my skin look like it's reflecting light.
Her nails have gone green. This is so common. If you have gels or acrylics, moisture basically traps between the enhancement and the nail plate itself. This is called pseudomonas. Bacterial spores infect the nail plate with pyocyanin. This is why you get that green color. The sooner you act, the better. You want to remove the nail enhancement and let the nail grow out. This is so common. These are milia. They tend to get worse as we get older. It's basically plugs of keratin in the skin. What she's doing is a manual extraction. She's doing it very safely. This is not something you would do at home. What you do instead is use a retinol cream, something like your triple action eye cream. What that does is increases cell turnover, which prevents these plugs from forming in the first place.
I swear by oiling my hair, but
I love your hair.
habits you will never see me do again.
Okay.
I do not drench my scalp in oil. I instead use about 2 dropperfuls.
Be really careful with this. Go for squalane oil, not other oils which can irritate the scalp and lead to malassezia, more dandruff.
Directly to my scalp. It's much too strong to apply directly.
Correct. Although try and get it professionally diluted because again it can be irritating.
Not skip the scalp massage. I massage my scalp before and after.
I love this. It's so important to get blood flow to the hair follicles. Microneedling's great as well.
Relax relaxed and fragile, so I'm really gentle with my hair after oiling. I avoid any tight hairstyles.
Excellent. Avoid tight hairstyles. She's completely right. There's no traction.
Or a loose ponytail. I do not sleep in my hair oils. I leave them in for a maximum.
Such a good idea. You don't want hair oil to go onto the pillow, which then leads to acne on the face.
This can clog hair follicles and even lead to more hair loss.
This is so common, dermaplaning. You're removing facial hair, dead skin cells, you're literally physically exfoliating, and it helps with texture. No, hair does not grow back thicker, but you are removing that tapered vellus hair, so it feels a little bit sharper. Avoid this if you have acne, breakouts, or sensitive skin, or a damaged skin barrier, but actually it's very common and it's a lovely technique.
In between pedicures.
No! Oh, don't do this. Okay, lime has got citric acid. It's very irritating. And then he's gone in and just filed aggressively without soaking the feet. This is a mistake. It's going to irritate skin, including thick skin. Please go in with your AHA, BHA, PHA exfoliator for your feet. This is so common. This is keratosis pilaris. It's basically keratin plugs that look like dark little dots. Don't do this. Look at the aggressive scrubbing that she's doing. Can you see all that red skin? That's a mistake. She's really damaged the skin barrier by doing it. It's a problem. What you want to do instead is use your lactic acid, your salicylic acid, and your gluconolactone in order to unclog the pores and gently exfoliate. Using Vaseline as a primer for glass skin? Wow, I've actually never seen this before. She is gorgeous. You don't use Vaseline if you have oily, acne-prone skin. It's going to lead to breakouts. It's okay for dry skin, but honestly, there's no grip for foundation. What will happen is makeup will just slip off of the face. She's beautiful, and honestly, whatever she does, she's going to look gorgeous. But if you want makeup's going to last all day, you need grip on your primer. So something like your CeraPep Brightening Moisturizer with your ceramides, peptides, licorice root extract for brightening, and your niacinamide. But plus, it has a little bit of tackiness in order to make sure that the makeup sticks to the skin all day. That's what I do before all of our filming.
In my house, this is known as the at-home remedy you're doing if you have somewhere to be. Like if you're going
It's beautiful.
to look good, this is what you do.
That does look satisfying.
Wait, before you're like, ew, Jamie, no. Listen.
No, not eggs. Salmonella, guys. We don't do this anymore.
Discoloration. Literally, my mom was like, what the hell are you doing?
She's right.
She tried it.
No. So first we start making omelette.
The egg white onto your skin.
Okay, then we're pasting the skin.
For a blotting sheet.
Toilet paper. No toilet paper on the face ever, guys. Have you noticed it leaves little bits on the skin and then it tracks dust, it clogs pores.
And I just pat over it.
This is how you make paper mache. It's toilet paper, egg whites, and toilet paper. It tightens on the skin and leads to irritation.
Really hard on your face. Dry.
That really hard on the skin is paper mache.
So
don't do this.
Guys, my skin is so soft.
Oh, you're beautiful, but this was totally unnecessary. Don't do this.
Anyone wants to let me know?
Oh, beautiful. I can't wait to see this. Okay. CeraVe's very hydrating cleanser. This is my favorite one, actually. And you want to make sure nothing strips the skin. Snail mucins loaded with glycoproteins. So it's actually good for a damaged skin barrier or sensitive skin. I'm not a fan, to be honest, of hydroquinone for skin of color. It's very effective, but often you get rebound hyperpigmentation where it comes back worse after you stop using it. Excellent. It's good that she's using a nice occlusive. And it's good that she's using the one finger technique. The reason is it doesn't waste product on your hands. I love Vani cream. It's fragrance free, it's very effective, and very hydrating to the skin. Excellent. Put that on the lips and also around the eye area as well. Good with the iron supplements, especially if you're vegetarian, get your bloods checked. No, don't do this. This is such a mistake. The skin on your lips is very thin compared to your face. It's not like you're trying to get rid of any hair on the lips. Oh, I really hope she's used a fragrance-free lip balm afterwards. Please don't do this. This is such a mistake. Oh, we've all done this and we all knew it was a mistake. You are literally frying your hair. Water turns to steam with heat inside the hair shaft, splits the hair. Don't do this. Oh, let's check her technique. First, exfoliating is a mistake. It's too irritating with a shave. I love that she's using shaving cream. It hydrates the skin. New razor's excellent. Too many passes on very sensitive skin. First trim the hair if it's long and then shave. This is just too aggressive. It can lead to hyperpigmentation. I'm glad that she's moisturizing. Make sure it's fragrance free, and you can use your oil. Go in with your body brightening oil if you have hyperpigmentation under the armpits. Okay. Oh, beautiful girl. Okay, so she's got thickened skin on the hands and they're physically exfoliating with a nail drill. This is a problem because there's inflammation taking place on the skin. So you want to be careful and gentle with the skin. Again, with the cuticles, be really careful because if you damage those cuticles, it's going to prevent healthy nails from growing. Okay, so she's getting her acrylic nails done, and often you use a lamp to harden them. So again, make sure it's an LED lamp, not a UV lamp, which can damage the DNA. I love this color. Beautiful. I love it. This is so common. What happens in the shower is that your 100 hairs a day will fall out, but they tend to get stuck in the hair until you condition your hair. And suddenly they are coming out in the shower. And I do believe that people like to do this on the wall. But what I want you to do is ensure 4 things. Number 1, you have enough protein in your diet. Number 2, you have all the nutrients that you need. Number 3, you reduce your stress levels. And number 4, you can use your hair growth tonic, such as your Anagen Boost. The way I use this is I derm roll the scalp and I apply this, and it helps to create longer, healthier hair. Oh, the split ends. You need to trim those. Otherwise, the split ends will travel up the shaft and your hair becomes more and more unhealthy. So number 1, you want to trim, but number 2, go in with your cuticle repair conditioner. It will close the cuticles and it'll keep your hair growing longer and healthier so that you prevent this from happening. Oh, she's got a spot in the most irritating place. This is the most painful place, just on the lip area, lip line area. Be really careful. If you keep pushing and twisting this area, you actually damage the pore underneath, and the spot, even if you pop it, it's likely to come back in the same location. What you're going to do instead is apply your salicylic acid leave-on exfoliator, a cold compress, and your hydrocolloid patch. The hydrocolloid patch is actually going to stop you from touching it. It's going to help to create a healing environment, and the sebum itself will come out. And it means it's not going to keep coming back again and again. This is so painful. She's crying. This is honestly, please avoid this. And especially with dirty hands, it's likely that the bacteria from the fingers goes back into the pore itself. It's a mistake. I'm so sorry. This is so relaxing to watch. Okay, make sure it's not a scented candle. Ensure there's no fragrance in your face wash. I'm glad she used oil before dermaplaning. That's really important. Oh, she's making herself a nice foaming mask. It's a little bit aggressive with the brush. I don't like these for the environment, if I'm completely honest. A bit unnecessary and wasteful. Yes, very aesthetic, but a little bit too much overconsumption here, I feel. These are single-use masks. Again, too much packaging, a little bit unnecessary, but satisfying. Beautiful skin. What a transformation! Okay, 10-step routine is a little bit excessive. She's got a toner pad, then she's using hyaluronic acid, which is a good ingredient, but it can be in a moisturizer. Double cleansing is important. That's not sebum coming out, it's just emulsified oil. And okay, a sheet mask a day is a bit excessive, but you have beautiful skin.
So if you never tried Korean beauty,
Beautiful skin.
want a really simple routine, this is how you start. K-Beauty is iconic for the double cleanse.
She's right.
Number 1 cleansing oil in K-Beauty is the Anua cleansing oil. This is the cleansing oil that draws all the sebum out. white dot is
I love it. It helps to also break up makeup and sunscreen.
really clean. After doing it for about 60 seconds, you have to emulsify.
That's a good amount of time.
Wash it off completely and go in with a water-based cleanser. This is the best one for pores. Full pore deep cleanser.
I love this.
Gets into all those.
It helps to remove any extra grime and dirt on the skin.
Heart leaf powder creates really dense bubbles like the ones you see on my face right now. Dense bubbles are able to foam into your pores.
We actually don't want any foaming with bubbles on the skin because it can irritate the skin.
Makes my skin feel really clean. You have to wash it away with.
You want to feel hydrated, not too stripped.
Really dry your skin. Cleanser is perfect for those with sensitive skin. The main ingredient is heart leaf. Leaves your skin.
I love that she's using a white towel to make sure everything's removed.
To exfoliate is using toner pads. Celimax BHA toner pads. One of the most popular toner pads in Korea.
I don't like this because it's a physical exfoliator at the same time as a chemical exfoliator. It can actually damage the barrier. It's better to have a spray on.
Exfoliation if you have textured skin. How I use the gauze side. So I use the gauze side because
It's too irritating on the skin.
the ears is the sebum zone. Use it to purify the back of my ears. Sometimes the gauze pad turns yellow.
Actually, the back of the neck's not bad place to use this, but I wouldn't use it on the face.
Skin version of snail mucin. The same texture.
I love this. It's so much more ethical.
Hydration and helps you heal a damaged barrier.
Correct. I love this product.
My skin because it helps with my skin's overall radiance and texture.
Beautiful.
Skin gets really
2 steps.
Beautiful. Okay.
I am always 2 steps ahead.
It looks like she's using a filter, if I'm being completely honest. Oh no. Okay, this product is 13.5% L-ascorbic acid. It's way too irritating and actually it's in the wrong packaging. Vitamin C is an antioxidant. You want to use it in airless packaging. So basically we created the AM and PM gels for you, which both contain vitamin C for oily acne prone skin and actually for large pores. Again, airless packaging, vitamin C in a stable form. Going on? Oh my. What is she doing? I don't know how she's breathing. No, this can't be real. This is, okay, the skin around the eye is so sensitive. Please don't do, are those eardrum, oh my goodness, you can burst your eardrum by doing that. Please don't do that. Is she bleeding? Like, what is this? This is totally unnecessary. We don't need to do any of this. Oh my goodness. I don't know how you sleep like this. You're beautiful anyway. You don't need to do any of this. I mean, you are gorgeous. Your hair is gorgeous, but that skincare routine was totally unnecessary. Please delete. Since when is 41 years old? But you're still beautiful. Oh my goodness. Yes, tretinoin is so good. Start low, 0.025% is what we're looking for. But yeah, honestly, when I was 13, I thought this is what 41 used to look like too.
So satisfying.
I love Spencer.
Yikes. If you've ever had
Did he put hydrocolloid patch on top of his makeup?
We're taking the April Skin Peel Off Mask, applying a small
Oh, this is not a good product.
let it dry completely, and it forms this invisible, smooth barrier that also acts as a spot treatment. Now, once it's dry, you can then tap on your foundation and
So he's put it underneath.
because we've created this DIY pimple patch, the breakout is protected from the makeup caking up or irritating it. The breakout is covered.
That is genius. But actually the ingredients in this product are really bad for the spot. Okay, oh my, sellotape, lemon. Do not put lemon on the skin. It's got a pH of 2, it can burn the skin. I'm okay with the cucumber because it's just cooling the skin, but she's put sellotape on top. I don't know how you breathe. It's totally unnecessary. Honestly, a moisturizer with anti-inflammatories is going to be good for you. That sellotape's actually ripping the skin barrier. It's actually damaging the skin barrier. It's actually making the skin worse. I mean, I really wouldn't eat that. We have a lot of microbes on the skin. Like, we don't do this cross-contamination situation. Please just put on your antioxidant power serum with your retinol, your retinaldehyde, your vitamin C, and put on a nice fatty moisturizer on top. You're going to get beautiful results and you're going to sleep properly too.